can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes do see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the King of Limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the King of Limbo. Yeah, he had to face enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the King of Limbo. Take it away with you, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the King of Limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, the King of Limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, King of Limbo.
No, I'm not playing, or I'm not muted and playing. The truth is I have a lot of reading to do, unfortunately. I just woke up from a nice long nap, so naturally the universe has moved on without me, and I have a bunch of stuff to read. And unfortunately, I can't do that in the 1 to 15 minutes before a stream. So this is not going to be a particularly long stream, unfortunately. If I wanted it to be long, I wouldn't have taken a nap. I mean, that's just the honest truth. Such is life. Anyway. How's everyone? Plus, I haven't played this in like 2 weeks anyway. Like, think about it. I stream hello, Herna. I think I stream every single day. This is actually a day that would have been better for Assassin's Creed, I'm not gonna lie. Because 2 hours of Assassin's Creed would have been what? Like, the homestead missions? Well, let's decide now. Do I play Assassin's Creed? I don't think so. I think I just stick with this and just move on. It ain't that big of a deal. It would have been better for this to be an Assassin's Creed day. A little bit. The washing pole. Because Lord knows I don't fucking remember what I was doing in this game. Holy shit, that's scary. What were we doing again? Firelink? There must have been something I was looking for. I just can't remember it. It's been too long. Okay. I really hate that they renamed Twitter to X, by the way. Yeah, I do still call it Twitter. I just hate it. Whatever. I have to wait. I have to read this later. It sucks. Okay. I was over here for something, and now it's, you know, years, like a week and a half later. I don't fucking remember. How do you get knocked back? What the hell happened? That was like a crazy loud sound effect. I forget how loud Dark Souls can be sometimes. Oh yeah, Haruna, I forgot to tell you, I went shopping on Friday and I bought this game called Death Smiles. So both you and Narg, I was like, oh, this is an Arc Sys game. So I'm like, okay, this is like a super weeaboo game. I'm assuming you've heard of it, right? That's what I do. I find weird, esoteric, old fucking games and I buy them. Oh shit. That's my specialty. Are we supposed to kill these guys? I don't even know if there's any reason to run down here. I guess we could just run through and see what enemies we find. Ow. I like how half of them are just completely unaware. Try confidence. Ow. This is where all the Resident Evil 4 villagers went once they were done messing with Leon. This is bingo. This is what it looks like. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway. Evangelist gloves, worker trousers. Estus shard, I mean, it was worth it. Hey, sometimes you just gotta do it. You just gotta chance it. It's either Halo or Starship Troopers, where they're like, oh, you want to live forever? Well, what is it? Hold on. Oh, shit. Apparently I could push them by rolling into them. That has to be a new mechanic. Was it Starship Troopers? Where they're like, come on, Marines, you want to live forever? That might be like a common line. I feel like it's also in Time Splitters for some reason. It's like Toho? Yeah. I don't know. Is it that bullet hell game? See, I knew he would know it. I knew it. But I hate bullet hell games. Oh shit. Nice lock on. I hate bullet hell games, so I don't know. I like to find rare games and dump them in my library. I just have to alphabetize and then, you know, do the whole sorting and organizing and shit. I have to go back and, you know, do all of that because I haven't done that in a while. So like I'm basically consulting an out-of-date Google Sheet whenever I go out to shop for games. I almost bought a duplicate game like a couple times, and then some games just aren't worth it, and then some games I got super cheap from fucking GameStop, so I was like, fuck it. Instead of paying like $20-$30, I bought it for like $5. Actually less than $5 because of the whole Sony sale. So that's always awesome. What? Come on, I'm hitting him. Bullshit. Why in Souls games are you so much shorter than everything else? I don't know. Usually it looks alien, you know? It's like, it's weird. Like, imagine having to see all these weird creatures, you know? It adds to the horror vibe a little bit. That would be my assumption, right? Like... These aren't supposed to be welcoming games. These are supposed to be very, you know, tense, anxiety-building games, you know? That's why there's never, like, a fun world of Dark Souls. Like, what would be the most friendly version of a Souls game, you know? Like, something that's, like, I don't want to say family-friendly, but, you know, like, you could play it... What's, like, the youngest audience Soulsborne game? Because it's not Final Fantasy Origins. It's not Stranger of Paradise. I have no idea. Likewise, I have no idea where I'm going with this. Alright, this is the other side. Code Vein? Nah, Code Vein's M-rated. I don't know what you would consider to be the most... Well, what's a Souls game you could hand to, like, a teenager? I have no idea, like, genuinely. There's gotta be one, I'm just not thinking of it. Like, Stranger of Paradise probably just barely gets the M rating. Thank you. Where's he throwing it from? Up there? I have no idea. It kind of just comes down. Oh, no, there it is. Like a goddamn Predator missile. Okay. That's insane. That also makes this like a reasonable like auto farm spot, at least for a little bit. To punish them? No, just thematically. Oh my god, like what? Darksiders 3 maybe? No, that barely gets an M rating. All things considered, Darksiders 3 is pretty tame, but you know. Darksiders 3 is also just not a good Souls clone at all. I'm sorry to say. It's not even that great of a game. Okay. Right. Oh, this is where we were. Was it? Have we been in here? Yeah, okay, I'm remembering now. Yeah, there's this big flower. This is definitely a boss fight. Alright, well, let's go use the Estus shard, I guess. That's why we were in the in this one. Okay, I'm remembering now. It's been a while. It's been like a couple weeks, like a week or two. How do I get back into the... How do I get into the healing zone? Or the bonfire? I can't remember for the life of me. This isn't it. Fuck, I can't remember. It might be on the other side. I can't recall. This is a little bit confusing. You have two very similar bonfires, basically. Something comes from over here. Ambush. Where? Like how he kind of came through the rock as well. That was nice. Last time I saw an ad for Darksiders game, it was 2. Well, I was following Darksiders 3 extensively. The only problem is that Darksiders 3 is unfortunately just not a very good game. You could tell it's what you know, THQ Nordic put most of their money into. It just sucks that like after 2, pretty much they were fucked. Like obviously the development and the talent is just either not there anymore or it's just all fucked up. It's one or the other basically. There you go. I think. Oh, okay. It's like this really weird, like, halfway point right here. Well, it took me a minute to get my bearings back. Let's see if we can level up, and then I'll go out there. This is why we're on the cliff underside, not the dilapidated bridge. I remember now. Yeah, I remember when they announced Darksiders 2, I was so hyped, man. That was only like a year or two after Darksiders 1. I distinctly remember going to go get Darksiders 2, and on the same day, I remember making either a spontaneous purchase or I decided to do Sleeping Dogs at the same time. Where's the level up lady? What? Where is she?
Welcome home.
You are not allowed to move. I need you.
Then take nothing.
You need 3,000.
Farewell, Ashen One.
3,400. We have 2 Estus shards. Okay, well, we'll use that. 800. Oh, Lord. What bullshit. There you go.
Welcome home. Very well. Then take me.
See, now I don't remember what I was going to level up. We could just do health, I guess. There's nothing wrong with doing health. I guess we just do 1 level of health.
Farewell, Ashen.
Sleeping Dogs was good, but back then I didn't know because I really never gotten into true crime. And so I was like, well, I don't know if I'll like it or not. It could be, it really ultimately was just like a complete Hail Mary, you know? Is the torch a key item? Maybe. I'm assuming it is. We'll just buy one. Just in case we need it. Okay. I don't know. Can't remember the last game ad I saw on TV. I remember Call of Duty. I remember a couple years ago at Thanksgiving, so it must have been Thanksgiving 2024, maybe 20. Yeah, it was at least 2024. They had that ad for Avatar. Oh no, we gotta talk to this dude. They had that ad for Avatar, and that's when I was telling Ash, like, you know, maybe I will play this game. Like, what the hell? Like, you just pull out a gun, you just start shooting people in an Avatar game. Like, what? There you go.
Be careful.
I'll try. Like, imagine... Yeah, no, there are still ads on TV. You just have to be willing to, you know, fucking watch TV. Which I just don't do. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch almost any TV, in fact. I miss the era of television I used to watch. I don't necessarily miss watching television, if that makes sense. Like, I miss sometimes, you know, coming home from school. Wrong way. I miss coming home from school, maybe. And like watching like Judge Judy or whatever was on, you know, just slop, just to whatever, fuck around. But I don't necessarily miss it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna blow up because I can't watch, you know, shitty television, you know, in the afternoon or whatever. That's fall damage, dude. That's so stupid. This game's fall damage is bullshit. I'm gonna say that. That's bullshit. Yeah, I miss watching the Discovery Channel. You used to go in, this game is very fucking choppy. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, what the fuck is this gonna be? This is gonna be something really stupid. Maybe not. I'm just here to observe your customs, good sir. He attacked me first. Oh, that's like a leg. Look at that thing. That's not normal. We have to get a bigger weapon. This is really ridiculous. Man, what is it, like a tree demon? Ah, fuck. I thought I was gonna hit him first. As always. I remember when the History Channel had history. Isn't that the meme that it became Ancient Aliens? I mean, I think the real... Yeah, here we go. It's a big tree. The Curse-Rotted Greatwood. Dude, we have this exact boss in Pikmin 3. Are you serious? Okay. What stops you from just running forward? That, obviously. And no damage, actually. The eggs? Yes. Oh my god. Where the hell did you come from? What? Okay, very nice. Does he like shake dudes free? Like, how does this fight work? This is really funny. Oh, whatever, dude. Wow. fall damage? No. Thank the Lord. I was gonna say that would be bullshit. Oh, okay, well that's okay, a long combo. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck is going on in this? Okay, I see. We're taking it apart piece by piece. I don't know about for that. I can't see it. Oh, it's a grapple. I'm dead. Ow. Dude, I am getting fucking tossed. Which limb haven't I broken? I think it's the arm in the back. Something like that. Oh, it's a double slam. I don't even know where the last bit of eggs are. It's somewhere. Right here. Okay. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood and a transposing kiln. That was incredibly loud. That's like a typical boss fight. It's like a classic Dark Souls boss fight right there. Alright, I mean, I guess we could go back and level up again. Chance ahead? Oops. What? Okay. It'll happen to you too? What does that even mean? Could this be an enemy? It'll happen to you too. I guess if you don't land on the water, you die. Try destroy. Ah, victory. Ah, I did it. Victory. Okay. Make soul transposition possible. Give to Lilith, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. It can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrate essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. Okay, that's kind of it. Whatever. Oh, we got Undead Bone Shard. Do we have this before? Maybe we did. Should probably use that. So we went from, what, 7 and +2 to 9 and +3. I guess that's it. I guess there's nothing else underneath here. Hi, guy. Okay. Oh, we have to pray at the sacrificial altar? Okay, before we do that, let's go back and level up and do the stuff. The Pit of Hollows. Take your time. I don't know. I never watch Ancient Aliens. I just know about it from the meme. I mean, that's pretty much what I know about it. Is like, oh, you watch it, the guy with the weird hair. I'm sure that was one episode. You know how those early internet memes are. It's like one episode, all of a sudden it's the only thing that matters about the show. It's like when Bear Grylls drank piss. and it suddenly became the only thing Man vs. Wild was ever known for, was him drinking piss from that snakeskin.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flame.
I wish they would just tell you how much you would get from these. It's kind of silly, but whatever.
Welcome, Housepeople. Very well, then taken.
More health, I guess.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Alright, whatever. +3. What was, like, the other thing I used to watch was, like, Mythbusters, Man vs. Wild, and what was the third one? It was, like, Dirty Jobs. I like Dirty Jobs. Or the Vertebra Shackle. Well, they don't even tell you what it does. What the fuck is it? You could just offer something and they have no idea what the hell it does. You have no idea what you're signing up for. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. For what it's worth, this comes before what? Maybe this was like a much earlier fight, but didn't you have to go around to unlock this? I don't even know where this Vertebra Shackle is. I have no idea. Apparently it's something you could get multiple of. Iron Knife. Luring Skull. Young White Branch. Okay, so they're different. So this one is the one that prevents you from being hit. This one is just the one that lets you play prop hunt or whatever people do. Apparently oh, here it is. Special bone. Only one such bone is found in the vertebra, and the mound makers believed to be a shackle of the gods. Each victim is another connection in addition to the family. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I won't do it then. I have no idea what it does. That explains next to nothing. Whatever. I like Man Tracker. What was the one where they would, like, chase the people down? Was it Bounty Hunters? What was it, like, with Dog the Hunter or something? There's a couple good ones. But you have to be willing to, like, sit through, I mean, for lack of a better way of putting it, like, mid-fucking shows. I wonder if there's anything more we could do on this area. Again, this is TV that I used to watch 16 years ago. So you could kind of understand that I'm very out of date. I don't really watch any of this stuff now. Not today, at least. 16 years ago was like the last time I even bothered to watch television. Like, as a routine thing I would do. What? Bullshit. Dude, can you just swing the fucking sword? I'm not even using like a heavy weapon. Realistically, I could just one-hand. I don't have to two-hand now. Two-handing is for bosses. Okay. Not don't remember any of this. This is someplace I went in the original, like, session, and I have no idea where this is. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You can't even tell what the fuck is happening. Good lord, that's harder to kill than some of the bosses I've fought. Thank you. A Big Mac with large fries? Dude, that just sounds so disgusting. But I hope you enjoy it. What? Dude. And then he hits a wall. Try finger. Oh, because he's over the because he's over the railing. What the hell is going on? Do I even want to go down here? This looks cursed as shit, dude. This guy isn't dead, is he? He has no head. You ever think that, like, someone has, like, discovered a knight's corpse, like, hundreds of years later, just forgotten by time? And how disturbing that genuinely must be? Like, this was a dude, probably some knight of some, you know, country that doesn't even exist. And you just stumble upon his body. Armor and everything. Like, you have to donate that, right? Like, you can't just, like, keep his armor and shit, correct? I mean, it's only proper, you know? Happens all the time in Europe. Yeah, I could imagine, especially when you're like in the crypts. You know, like, don't they have all those skeletons and stuff under France? I've never looked into that. It's just like such a common thing that always gets brought up. Technically, if you find something and keep it, it's illegal, but not if no one knows. Well, obviously, you don't go blasting it on social media. You keep it quiet. You're like, yeah, I may or may not have kept that. You just never mention it, ever. Especially if you live in fucking France or some shit. I wouldn't say shit. I'd be quiet. In America, probably no one would give a shit. As long as it's not radioactive. I have no idea where this goes. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I like, this is the part where I played for like an hour or two in 2016. And unfortunately in 2016, I just didn't have the time to commit to this game at all. Okay, that is intentional. Whatever. I've excavated human skeletons before. You stop caring after the second or third. Bro, that is the most insane thing I think you've ever told me. Ossuaries, okay. Did I come from here? Yeah, I think I looped, I guess. I don't want to sit down because if I sit down, it's going to cause everything to regen. So I think this is the literal start of the area. I think this is the loop back to the start of the area. So let's go back. And then I'll go down because I genuinely do not remember where I am. Okay. Okay, there's nothing below that. I don't think this is like a trick elevator or anything. I think that elevator is exactly what it looks like. I don't think it's a trick or anything like that. You can like get on the top of it. How do we not fight anyone here? Damn, that's fast. I accidentally kicked. I did not mean to at all. Is that death? Yep. Oh, shit! Ow. Ow. Can you do a move like that where you like sweep back behind them? Okay, anyway. Alright, not find skeletal remains because you have to write and draw 15 times more. Yeah, you probably have to document it. They probably have to look through it to make sure it's not like someone who's been killed, like it's actually someone who's ancient, I'm guessing. Like there's probably paperwork. Which basically just translates to more work for you. I could see that being a thing because you have to probably now say, hey, how old is this person? Like, was this body placed here like 10 years ago or 1,000? I could see that being work. A liar? I don't even know if I've ever been here. Okay, well that scared me. Is this Vort? I don't think so. Let's look around before we go in. Not to blue ball this playthrough, but I have to die to this person instead. Ow. You heal? No. I was about to get really hyped. Anyway, these are early game enemies. This is why every late game enemy does not let you do exactly what I just did. It's very rare that a late game enemy lets you just fucking circle around them until you could backstab them. But I don't know, maybe I already got the item from here. I have no idea. I don't have enough MP. Okay. What does this say? Time for death, but good luck. How, is there like a bonfire here somewhere maybe? Before I go in? This is open. There's 3 of them. I am being a little bit careless because this is an early game area. I shouldn't, but I am. Ow. I don't know why that's harder in this game. I'm just not used to it. Yeah, this is Vort, right? So maybe we have done that. Okay, I'm just gonna run in. Nah, let's just do it now since all the enemies are dead. My professor told us a story about a palace he dug up full of noble bodies that were thrown into a spring so it looked like blood flowed from the ground. Had to call his forensic buddies, and he refused to do any more digging. Yeah, you gotta wonder if you're gonna run into the curse, man. Like, you're gonna get cursed or some shit because you're disturbing some, like, sacred burial ground. You gotta wonder, like, what's the bad mojo flowing through that area because of it? Like, are you about to get, like, super fucked up, or what? Alright, what's even happening in here? What the hell is this? Try hitting them in one swoop. Time for fire. Bonfire. Well, that's helpful. So there's 2 bosses down here. Try stabbing in the back. Since they let me walk around, might as well. Look at this. Invisible wall. You don't deserve this? What? I'm so confused. What the fuck is going on, man?
What is wrong, unkindled one?
Who are you? You're one of the ladies.
To Lord Seeker. Head to the base of the high wall and seek the Lords of Cinder. Is this not the calling of your kind since ages past?
Okay.
What is wrong? Are you
I'm assuming you could fight her, but I guess if there's no reason to, then why do it? Okay. I thought she would stand up and, like, fight you or something. Nope. The real question is, why is she sitting there? Just ominously. This is a very weird game. You think I can kill this guy? Oh, I hate this area. Look at this. That's just nice. Okay. The ragdolling in this game is like peak. You just get tossed around in this game. That's literally just Smo. Well, Smo had the hammer. Smo was really bad with her. See, the difference is like Ornstein and Smo. Ornstein is like the actual presence, and Smo is just like the wall slowly closing in on you to catch up with you. But yeah, it basically is. The RE9 ragdolling. The RE engine definitely has like a lot of good shit in it. Like, am I as blown away by the lighting as I was in 2017? No. But the RE engine is fucking cool, man. I don't think anyone would take that away from them. It definitely adds a lot to the game, especially a horror game, when the lighting is on point. And it's not just more Unreal Engine slop, which would be the easiest way for them to, like, they could just phone it in and be like, we're just making this on Unreal. They could have just done that. So the fact that they didn't makes it, you know, kind of fun. Good job. I laughed so much watching Leon fly chin first. I like all the other weird stuff. Again, like Resident Evil 9 definitely has a lot of things I do or don't like about it. But that is one of the things I do like about it. I think it is pretty funny. Like, I definitely don't think you could say that Resident Evil 9 is like a bad engine. They've definitely been willing to work with the RE engine, which says a lot. You know, and they put all their games in it too, and you could see it works really well regardless of the game. They put Monster Hunter in it, they put Resident Evil, they put all kinds of shit in it. How did that hit him? That was weird. Oh wow, this is like a complete gank zone. Thank you. Dude, they are thirsty, man. Yeah, I like how Grace and Ethan, by extension, walk into this universe, and some of the things that, like, you just have taken for granted since Resident Evil 1, as a normal person, they're just like, what the fuck? I can't fault Grace sometimes for being like, what the fuck is going on? Because, you know, you walk into a Resident Evil game, you know, you see some of the most insane, weirdo, crazy motherfuckers using, like, skulls for keys and orbs and stuff. You're like, what? That's the most realistic part of a Resident Evil game. Every single time. Like, what? How does this make any sense? Titanite shard. It's a little bit late for that. I think that's what really gets me about Resident Evil 7 especially, is like poor Ethan just gets dumped into this fucking landscape of just craziness, and like none of it makes any sense. But if you're a Resident Evil fan, you know it makes perfect sense. All this stuff has been happening for forever. So it's kind of just like welcome home almost. For someone who's like a normal human, you know, probably just trying to live their lives, you know, you hear about these weird outbreaks halfway around the world or whatever, you're just like, whatever. Did I hear that Valve is working to release an engine that would pretty much revolutionize indie gaming? No, I have not. I mean, listen, that would be good. I'm not going to fault Valve at all for doing that. I think that would be a good idea. The more we have, the better. Like, I think one of the biggest complaints that people have over the last several years is that you're basically down to two engines. You're basically either running on Unreal Engine or you're running on Unity. And that's it. Those are your only two options as an indie dev. So the more, the better, basically. Unless you're making like a visual novel, then you use Ren'Py, or if you're making a, you know, something else, you make, what is it called? The one that they make like Aonian? RPG Maker. Like, those are your options, basically. So giving more options to indie devs would be good. That's why the Assassin's Creed games feel so good, because they're made on their own engine. Now, what they do with that is another story entirely, but at least it's not Unreal. You know, like, Source is really good, man. And that's why I'm more pissed at Valve than anything, because I know when they put the time in, their games are really good. Like, when they make a Valve game, you know a Valve game comes with, like, crazy quality, no matter what. Even if you like it or not, it's quality as fuck. You play Team Fortress 2, you play any of these games, you know you're getting bang for your buck. It's really nice, actually. That's one of the things I look forward to the most about a Valve game. Well, I mean, it's been many years since they've had a new one. But Source is a great engine. That's why I'm annoyed that they don't do anything with it ever again anymore. Can you even fall down here? Hi. What an asshole. Yeah, like, imagine I get stuck in, like, Central America. Like, Narg is, like, a super obsessed fan, basically. Right? He's super obsessed. He's trying to hunt me down, right? I don't know. Like, he's basically my nemesis. Like, imagine, like, I have to run around whatever university that he's, you know, he works at. And then I have to, like, put Mayan artifacts or whatever he researches, like, on pedestals. That would be pretty goated, I won't even lie to you. If nothing else, it would be pretty funny. Then you have like some crazy... Listen, if there's one thing I got, when Narg catches up to me with the chainsaw, I've got the death screams ready. That's already pre-done. New RE game idea? Yeah, basically. I mean, that's what they really should do. They should have, like, you know, small-scale Resident Evil games with fixed camera angles. But I think the biggest problem, and, you know, Resident Evil discourse on Twitter has been so fucked up since 9 came out. Basically, someone was like, listen, Capcom could make more fixed-angle games, but then all the tourists that have only played, like, Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 4 Remake are gonna get fucked. So they won't do that, because they obviously know they need the third person. Like, let's be honest. How many people do you know even beat a Souls game? I'm not talking about like some crazy ass ending or something, right? Like, how many people genuinely beat a game like this? Like, genuinely. Like, they play it maybe for a month or two and then they just never touch it again and that's it. Like, how many people actually beat these games? You know? I mean, if you look at the trophy list, it's not a lot, man. Like, it's actually a surprisingly small amount of people. In fact, like, case in point, it's typically pretty small. I don't know what would be the ending, right? But, like, maybe this is, like, a bad example, because Souls games very rarely have, like, final boss trophies. I guess, what, 36%? Basically? So, like, 36% of people, right? Like, if we look at Assassin's Creed, right? How many people complete the final sequence? 20%. To be fair, this is a re-release, but you get what I'm saying. It's like 1 in every 5 people might actually beat a game in question, right? Let's do Requiem, right? It's like 50%. That's actually pretty high, I would argue, isn't it? This is actually pretty high, all things considered, that people beat it. I feel like if we go to like an older Resident Evil game, it's lower. Devil May Cry, 25%. I think most people play Devil Hunter. I don't think most people play Human. You have to beat each difficulty individually, believe it or not. 36%, but it's a re-release. How about Fallout? Does Fall even have stuff? I have no idea. I don't know. That's just my initial thought process. Yeah. 20%, right? These are all just the same ending. It's like 25% at best. Most people get the Ronnie ending, which is kind of unique, actually. Although, shocking, look how common the damn platinum is. What, for Dark Souls? 5%, that's pretty high. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. I feel like most people, I mean, statistically speaking, most people just do not beat most games, right? Like, they just don't. Doom the Dark Ages, right? Perfect example. Probably down here somewhere. I have no idea. I haven't played this in forever. Doom the Dark Ages is a game I could absolutely platinum. Here we go. About 40%. Just under 40%. Rise of the Ronin. I have no idea. It's probably low. Final Fantasy VII. And this is a game that comes pre-hyped, man. About 50%. Yeah, it's a little bit higher than I expect. I remember looking through some of these a while ago, and it's really low, man. Like, some of these completions are low, but to be fair, like, a lot of these games, and Narg can absolutely, you know, maybe this is what Narg says while he chases me around the arena and around the you know, the research facility, is like, oh, you never finished Lost Crown, finish it. He'll just, like, be half mutated, carrying, like, a big knife, and then, like, a chainsaw. Valhalla is a perfect example. 15% for the full end game, and then basically 20% for the main story, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, Mirage might... Oh yeah, the DLC for Mirage came out! I never played it! Oh my god, I forgot about it! Dude, that's crazy! I forgot all about it! About a third. Imagine that, out of every 3 people that buy the game, only 1 of them beats it. Like, actually. 55. Okay, Resident Evil is like high completion. I didn't think about that. What about a classic Resident? And I swear I'll go back. I have the platinum on this. Where's like an old Resident Evil? I'm sorry, and I'm actually curious now that I've rambled. What is Village? Where's Village at for this? 30%. The remakes actually have higher completion percentages. 30%. Crash Bandicoot got to be really low, right? Yeah, Crash Bandicoot is really low. It's really low. Crash 4 was absolutely made for OGs. Hidden Trophy. And remember, this is like a comedically easy Resident Evil game, by the way. Resident Evil 3. You could beat that shit with nothing, man. That game is so simple. Yeah, 50% for Leon, 34% for Claire, and then any B scenario is only 26%. So Resident Evil 4 actually has the highest completion out of almost anything, man. That's nuts. That's actually really, like, cannot find Resident Evil Remaster, by the way. I don't know where the fuck it is. This is like a comedically difficult Resident Evil game. And it's still at 25. Okay, I don't know. Maybe more people finish it than I thought. But 25% is still super fucking low, man. Like, absolutely low. 41% for Resident Evil 4 Classic. %. I can't find Resident Evil Remaster for the life of me, dude. Like genuinely, I can't find it. I don't know when the last time I played it was. Oh. Look at this. Very easy. 1 out of 5. It's actually lower than Resident Evil. Oh my god. Do you have to finish Invisible Enemy? I did? Huh. Look at that. That's crazy. Hard difficulty, 3.2%. No one does this. Invisible Enemy is literally just take a bunch of healing items and run through the game as fast as possible. Like, when you actually play Resident Evil 1, the secret is to not fight anything. Like, no joke. Is this guy a liar? Have I been duped? I was actually hoping for a, you know, a thing to go through. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm fucking around. Like I said, I know today's not going to be a super serious day, so let's go to the high wall of Lothric. I'll implant the extinct parasite. Yeah, honestly, so that's going to be the whole thing, is I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to get to a hospital. Get this thing out of me, man. I would have never gone on YouTube if I know this was what was going to happen. And he's just running around like he starts quoting textbook phrases while he's looking for me. The thing is if you're going to have a stalker enemy, you have to have like a really open place to run around. You know what I mean? Like, you have to really make use of that. You have to really make good use of that, especially. You have to have like a big area and an environment to really manipulate and hide and run. That's the one thing that's missing from Resident Evil 3 Classic, is that you can't really hide from Nemesis. He just has like an RNG chance to show up, basically. And that's pretty much what you're stuck at. And obviously, I wish that that wasn't the case, but that's pretty basically how Resident Evil 3 works. And I like Resident Evil 3, don't get it twisted. I think it's a great game, but that remake does no justice to it whatsoever. And it's funny because you'll see people on Twitter, you know, talk about it, and like, you know, people on Twitter like live post their playthroughs and shit. And I'm not against that at all, mind you. So you get like the play-by-play without actually getting a playthrough out of them. And that's kind of fun sometimes. But I mean, that's basically what it boils down to, is, wow, they didn't include this, they didn't include that. Yeah, it was a really bad remake of a classic, unfortunately. Try ranged battle? I don't need to, I can kill this guy. I have to get to the other side. Did I pee in the water for South America? What? No. Is this thing dead? I like the effect. Look at that. No more than usual. Oh, shit. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. The fast hit. It's faster than you can swing. It's really annoying, whatever. What the hell is going on, man? Binoculars? Yeah. I wonder if I was supposed to get this early in the game. Just a hunch. Just coming back. I dared my chair to ruin my life. Yeah, I literally wake up like I'm in the Rhodes Hospital, the Rhodes Care Facility, and the whole game, the whole first half of the game, because no Leon is coming to rescue me, by the way. I'm just cooked. The whole first half of the game is me just trying to escape by finding like Mayan artifacts to learn more about my viewers. That would be actually really good. I think it would be more effective if I was a female streamer, though. I feel like the horror element would just be just right. As a male streamer, it kind of just doesn't work. It wouldn't be the same when you're like a 6 foot tall big guy versus like maybe a 5'4", like 130 pound woman. It's just a completely different game at that point. You know what I mean? Like it's just a different game. And like Narg is this like comedically large dude. He's like 6'2", perfectly in shape. It'd be like Dexter, but if Dexter was Nemesis, carrying a big bloodied machete the whole time. Oh my lord. Is this even possible? How the hell do I get down here? Couldn't say all these horrible things if you were a girl. Yeah, I ban him and that's what triggers him to do it. You know what? You're banned, Narg. And then he just... it's ridiculous. That's why the Grace segment works. Because Grace is actually just what I would imagine like a typical American female to be like. Just doing weird shit. The only thing that she didn't do as soon as she got captured was try to like live blog it on Instagram or some shit. That's the only thing that she didn't do that she could have. What? Whatever. Maybe that would have been a little bit too on the nose. I'm the mid-game boss that gets mutated into a giant tentacle. Yeah, like Ow. Like, can somebody help me? And so Devin shows up. All the tier 3 subs show up. And they mutate into like this big like amalgamation. Oh, fuck! And it twisted the camera! I did not want the camera to get twisted. Look at this thing! Dude! Ah! I can't even see, bro. I hate mimics. Who came up with a mimic, man? Who did this? The symbol of avarice? That's the chest, right? On the head. Oh my god. Can be worn if one so wishes. Increases soul absorption, but the curse of the brand also drains HP. The very form of this creature is thought to be a form of brand, a punishment for sin. The Shattered Chimera? Holy as shit, that's like an amazing idea. All this because of a shitpost. A deep battle axe. No requirement? What? Why does it have no requirements? Something tells me it's not that good. Yeah, what the hell? I don't know what that mark is next to it. Oh, whatever. Okay, I cannot make that jump. That was a really rare drop. Yes, I know there's NSFW mimic stuff. Thank you. You think that, dude, you can't go anywhere on the internet without your favorite franchise being perverted and just disturbed by all these people who just want to goon 24/7. Like, come on, man. I've been on the internet longer than 5 minutes. Every single thing I love is like it's just awful. And remember, it's not always the men doing it. Like, I really hate that stereotype. It really isn't. Did I fight any bosses? Yeah, you missed it. I fought the Cursed Greatwood. You might have stepped away. You missed it. I beat it first try. I know, in a rare stroke of genius and luck, I beat something first try. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I've never seen free run anything, and I don't think I'm gonna start now. Thank you. Like, playing Final Fantasy is just like a curse. Like, people used to make Warcraft NSFW stuff, and they still do. Don't get it twisted. They absolutely still do. But Warcraft NSFW stuff just isn't nearly as good as Final Fantasy XIV shit. Like, by far. Like, maybe Haruna could pitch in a little bit here. But, like, I would pretty much argue that's almost objective. It's like, WoW shit is basically like, do you like Taran? It is stupid. But if you like NSFW, you know, never mind, I'm done with this. A Claymore. This is just good. I can't get rid of it. What's happening? Dude, I can't get rid of the message. Thank you. Good lord, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's just how Narg is. Nothing I can do about it. How did that not hit me? Dude, the fire is all glitchy. Is there any way for me to get to this guy? Like, is there like a ladder or something? Or is he just untouchable? What? Who? They're very degenerate. In fact, there was a huge upset because if you remember last year, they did the whole thing with the Visa MasterCard bullshit. And as part of that, one of the things that Yoshi P did is he was like, listen, we have to fucking take away these NSFW mods. Our game is rated T for teen. Like, we know you guys like it. If it was up to us, we wouldn't touch it. But because we don't want to get a lawsuit potentially, that's basically that he wrote a whole blog post about why he had to do it. He was basically forced because he did not want to get into any trouble with some state or some country like, your game encourages this. Like, we have to operate a business, folks. Like, if we get banned out of a country, that's revenue we don't have. It's either that or we put easy anti-cheat on Final Fantasy, and I think that would objectively be worse. 100%. It would just be worse. But I mean, look at what happens with Final Fantasy anyway. Like, they try to do nice things. They try to add like a bunch of stuff for people to play or for people to do, and the first thing people do is like, oh, let's cheat on top. Oh, let's cheat on Fru. You know, they used to congratulate World's First clearers, and then all the World's First clearers just started cheating. They used camera hacks for top. They used, I think, camera hacks again for Fru. And after a certain point, it's just like, well, what's the point of us congratulating if y'all are just gonna cheat? Like, there's just no point. Like, why are we going to congratulate you if the first thing you're going to do is cheat? Okay, I don't have any arrows, so I guess we're not killing this guy. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Is there anything beyond Vort? So, like, normally they just say, like, listen, we don't care, but we have to care if it's going to cost us business. And I get that. Yeah, traditional values is too much in this day and age. You want to get really degenerate, put up some traditional values. All right, we don't have to do this again. Elder Ring? Oh my god. What does this even have to do with anything? This is an AI screenshot right here. You know that, right? Like, if you genuinely just look at this is an AI screenshot. I'll take it. This is a completely fake screenshot. You show this to someone years ago, no one would believe that you made it. I love video games. You cannot get this from any other medium at all. Only with gaming you could have something like this. Holy shit. Okay. I guess we go back, man. I don't know. We pretty much cleared Undead Settlement. I guess what we could do is go back to the dilapidated bridge. I don't fucking know anymore. Apart from Y'shtola, what other characters have bad goon fame? In the 14 community, people just use their OCs. They just use their main characters. This is the way to the boss. Let's go back to the room now. Let's see if it's still destroyed. Was it the dilapidated? No, it wasn't. It wasn't the dilapidated bridge. Whoops. It's the other one. Ow. There. Sorry, it's the other side. Go back to the edge of Fort. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna look through this first. That's what people do, man. They love that. What I would like to do is I would like to get back to playing like Resident Evil, because I told you guys I bought a whole bunch of Resident Evil games, right? I bought 2, I bought 3, I bought a whole list. And what I would like to do over the summer is like I'd like to do longer streams. Imagine getting like a playthrough or 2 of Resident Evil done in like a single stream. Like if I were to do it now, it would basically be the entire stream pretty much, you know? Like right now, if I were to do a playthrough of like Resident Evil Remake, that's pretty much the whole stream. We're just running through the entire mansion back to back. I would have to relearn the path though, because I haven't even read my own guide in years. Because I wrote a whole ass guide for it and then never did anything with it again. You know what it is? I don't think you could jump back down here safely. But I also don't think you could go this way anymore. Alright. Guess we're going back. Sonic franchise? I'm not even touching that. I'm sorry, man. Like, I can't deal with, like, gooning kid franchises. That's just fucking weird to me. Like, I can understand if you're, like, recalling, you know, when I was a kid, like, I liked this character because of XYZ. Because I could tell you characters that when I was, like, 10 or 12, I thought was, like, really cool or cute. Like, when I was younger, I thought Velma was, like, the cutest character ever. And then you grow up and you realize that a lot of real-life Velmas are just terrible people. That's the reality hitting it. When I was, like, 12 and 13, I was like, Velma was, like, super awesome because she was smart. And I thought that was, like, so completely distinct from, like, Daphne. But I was never a big Scooby-Doo fan, so I just kind of didn't care. But that's also the other thing, is I just grew up around a lot of people that were kind of like that, and I just was like, nah, I don't know, man. Maybe... I guess I just knew it was a fucking fantasy from the get-go. Dude, do you ever stop attacking? Like, seriously. They give these dudes like 6 fucking hit strings. It's so annoying. Okay, whatever. Like, they refuse to let these guys stop swinging. Like, absolutely. We could try to kill this one big demon. I mean, that's pretty much the only other thing I could think of, is we could try to kill the demon now. We have enough healing and we have enough of everything else. Okay. I don't know what this dude wants. Does not open from this side. Is smart rare in my community? No, I grew up around a bunch of like really affluent white people. So no. The answer to that is no. Wait, we could drop down here? This has to be death. There's no way, right? Like, this is death. Yeah, that has to be death, right? Like, look how far down that is. There's got to be an easier way to get down there. It's ridiculous. Maybe in here? Yeah, knowing how the fall damage is in this game, that has to be fatal. Ah, fuck. That's why them constantly fucking with Velma is really annoying to me. It's like, bro, make your own characters. I really am sick of just rehashing the same 5 or 10 different things over and over and over and over and over again just to give them a new, different, modern-day twist and spin. It's like, bro, please, for the love of God, just stop. Make something original. Do something different. Ow. It's like when every action game became a Soulsborne, basically. It's the same thing. Oh my god. You know how annoying it is that, like, Darksiders 3 is not a Zelda clone? I think it's because most of the time it's popular because when people's lives fall apart, they revert to drawing porn to make money. They tend to recede into a time when things were better. Yeah, it's the comfort. Look at that shadow, by the way. That's fine. You remember the good times. When times are bad, you remember the good times. Listen, I'll be a world champion of that shit. When times are bad, what's the first thing I think of? You know, when I was a kid, I didn't have to worry about anything like taxes or shit. I just woke up. Maybe I went to school. Maybe I didn't. Played some video games. Shot the shit. Played like a classic game. The internet didn't really even exist except to look up guides. And then you just play video games. You just had fun. You didn't have to worry about being well rested. You were a kid. Of course you're well rested. I mean, I fucked that up for myself years ago. Vitality's defense, right? Oh no, it's equip load. Allegedly.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those businesses that no matter what, it's just gonna have a bad rap. There's not really much you could do about it. I've never played a Shantae game. Apparently she's been around for forever and I've never played a single one of her games. It's actually wild how I've never played a Shantae game ever. I mean, listen, man, if you're a kid and you were on a healthy diet of Nintendo games, you were being fed some of the best Kino that's ever existed in history. Like, imagine being a GameCube kid. Just think about all the crazy, cool, and fun games you got to play on the GameCube. You know what I mean? Like, just really go down that GameCube library. Start with Melee and Luigi's Mansion. It's just Metroid Prime, Sunshine, Pikmin 1 and 2, Prime 2... sorry, I'm trying to think. I gotta fucking assassinate this dog. I took a lot of damage from falling. That's magnificent. I love fall damage. Star Fox Adventure, Star Fox Assault, F-Zero GX, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Mario Party 4, 5, 6, and 7, I believe. Even some other games like Harry Potter, Resident Evil. Shit was fire, man. Remember when everything wanted to be a Zelda game? That was the secret sauce, and they have lost that art. Unfortunately. I fucked up. Well, at least now we know it is a fatal fall. At least we know it is fatal, 100%. Told you. was just destined to be disappointed by video games. Once the creativity kind of dried up, I knew I was destined to be disappointed by video games for the rest of my life. Around 20, I want to say the decline really started in like 2015. I feel like that's when we stopped getting like new IPs and we just started getting the same shit over and over and over again. It really is sad too. You would think that that wouldn't be the case, but, you know. What is this dog doing? Oh my god. Bond games. Indie games have been really good, especially for, like, horror. But Resident Evil has kind of fixed it. You know, you see Konami's trying to fix it with Silent Hill. The problem with horror is that AAA horror was just left to die for, like, a decade. Like, oh well. If it's good, it's good. If not, whatever. Fuck it. And that's, I think, such a huge letdown. You know, we could live in a time where that's not the case, and unfortunately we don't. No, well. I thought I could beat that. I think I'm gonna die again. I kind of hate these guys. Their hit strings are way too fucking long. Alright. How the fuck do we get down here? Okay, I think we could at least agree we cannot jump down that way. We cannot just hop off the bridge. The fall damage is way too massive in this game. And there's an invisible wall here. I mean, we already know that this is fatal as well, right? Like, there's no way. There's some, like, crypt or some shit we have to go down. Ah, fuck it. But we know this does not open from this side. So maybe we do have to go help Onion Guy kill this demon. Maybe that's the only way that we do it. I just don't want him to die by accident. You ever just wander around like a game like this and you just hear some really weird shit like that and you're just like, what the hell? Like, that's kind of creepy to me. I think I've said this before, but unfortunately one of my late neighbors was a huge gamer. Huge. You know, she had all the stuff. She was like a boomer gamer. You know, she would be like me if I was like 50 or 60. Unfortunately, she did recently pass away, which is very sad. But when I was a kid, like, she would show me like all the games she would play and stuff. You know, she would play like, she had this one game where she played like a king running around a castle. And, you know, it was like a 3D, like, you know, one of those early 3D, like, not even hack and slash. You would just fight dudes. It was a very weird game, and I obviously don't remember much about it. But I thought that was kind of cool. You know, she would play all these, like, obscure games. And I would occasionally go down there, you know, my mom would do laundry, and I would just, like, watch her play games and shit. That was fun. That was a long time ago, obviously. Okay, well, this leads to the next area. No, that's not how I got into gaming. I've already told the story of how I got into gaming. My cousin was really into, well, you know, he wasn't really into it, but, you know, he had a NES. And so one day, we went to go visit him in Virginia. And I remember distinctly, like, he was playing some side-scroller game where you have an axe, then you pick up a sword, and like the sword sucks, and I remember just never getting past whatever enemy comes next. And I've tried to find that game. I can't remember it. It's not Golden Axe, but that got me into gaming, and then obviously the rest is kind of history from there, honestly.
I I could try talking some sense into him.
Really?
No, I think not. He's far.
It's a shame I lost my Ember, by the way.
I've got to use my...
Dude, it was an NES side-scroller. You think you're gonna get anything crazy out of an NES side-scroller? Actually, you know what? Let's die. I'm already missing 2 flasks. And I remember playing that game with him occasionally. I was 2. And that's like kind of what got me into gaming ages ago. Like by today's standings, or like by today's like timeline, that's so long ago. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, I can't even tell you the name of the game. I'm 2. I barely even have any memory of that myself. Me even recalling it is already like insane. But it's stuck in my head for many, many years, like playing this weird, random, like side-scroller game. And obviously, when you're 2, you don't have any idea what a genre is. You don't know any of that shit. I just played it, just because. And then, you know, he got a bunch of Bond games and stuff. He was never a big gamer. I'm the gamer of the family, 100%. For whatever that's worth. Could be good, probably bad, but whatever. It is what it is. Like, it's too late now. I can't undo what's been done. That's just the path I chose. Okay. Alright, anyway. I fucked up. But yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of games. I could agree with Devin on that. And I'm glad your family did not do anything untoward to you, Narg. That's the ideal. I hope everyone can live that life, honestly. How stupid is this plan? I should probably Ember, but I don't know, like, maybe I won't need to. Ah, fuck, whatever. Alright, I have 9 flasks. Let's see if we can kill this guy. I have no idea. Because this guy's gonna come help, so it's better for me to die than for him to die and fuck up some storyline. You should have waited! I kicked his ass. It's done. What do you mean? A fire gem. There you go. Easy. You didn't do anything.
But you mustn't get in over your head. We Unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
Sigbrow.
Valor, my sword, and our victory together.
Oh my god. What a cool dude. Toast.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Hey, passes out. Excellent. Well, at least now we can look around. I don't think that guy's gonna respawn. Look, I know part of the mystery and fun of playing a Souls game is that they don't really tell you anything. They just kind of throw you at stuff and see what you do. But sometimes it is hard to figure out what to do with all these characters' plot lines. Like, without looking it up, I feel like most of these plot lines are so obscure, and you have no idea what does or doesn't progress them and does or doesn't, like, break the plot line. So I don't know. It probably gets really weird. Well, yes, they tell you through items, but remember, like, they don't always tell you where these characters go, what they're doing. They just kind of show up from time to time. Like, do you know where well, this is an old game, but like, if there was a new Souls game, like, would you know where the next Onion Bro quest line is? Probably not. Elden Ring is at least a little bit nice. It tells you when characters move, so that's kind of nice. And where they move to. I think there was one quest line in the Elden Ring playthrough, maybe Devin might remember, where they just move the character and you have no idea where the fuck they moved her to. Probably not Ronnie. It seems like the Ronnie quest is the easiest to do. Funnily enough, it's probably also the best ending anyway, so... Oh my god! What the fuck? Yeah, sure, dude. How are you not dead? Oh my god. She's got no HP. It also just has the best story and the best ending, like, animation. Like, after beating Elden Ring, I think the biggest disappointment is that 4 of the endings are just recolors of the same shit. Like, it's basically just Mass Effect 3. No unique, outro, no nothing. There's only really 3 endings to Elden Ring. I think that's the most disappointing part. After all that work and all the dungeons and all the gameplay and all the everything, it's just one of 4 variations, Ronnie and Dung Eater. That's it. Ring of Sacrifice. Greatly boosts. Lowering equip load increases attack. Okay, so the lighter you are, the more damage you deal. Well, I'm heavy, so that's not gonna work. Well, this is up. I don't want to go up. I want to go down. Alright, but like, what I'm saying is if you really want to make progress on someone's ending... Is this death, by the way? Is this death? Am I gonna fall through this wooden plank? Okay. Intended. Okay. I don't know. That looked very smooth. I wasn't sure if it was recently, like, coated in something. And you never know. Sometimes these games are fucked up like that. 2 homeward bones. Oh, no, it's a falling puzzle. Oh, fuck my life, dude. I'm dead. I did not die. Mirror of Vest. Chloranthy Ring. Oh, that's in Dark Souls 1, right? Yeah, stamina recovery. Perfect. That same ring is in Dark Souls 1. It does the same shit. Perfect. I like how they will not let Narg have even number 3 on the list. That's really funny, actually. They're just denying him. Like, Haruna doesn't even talk. Viff isn't even here anymore. It's just Devin and Haruna just completely blocking this guy. As per usual. She shot me with a book. Thank you. That's all that matters. Ah! I'm always here stalking. Yeah, that's the last thing I want to hear. Oh, Lord. Is this gonna work? Am I just gonna die again? Oh my god! Did you see that, dude? It, like, fast-forwarded me to my death. Did you see that? Come on, man. Like, this is stupid now. This is what I'm talking about. No, this artificial fall damage bullshit is one of the worst parts of this fucking game. It's like they sped up the game engine. You ever see a game where they speed up the fucking engine like that? Come on, dude. Like, that's just annoying. That's just annoying for no fucking reason. This is a free fucking death. Unbelievable. I should clip that. That's bullshit. It should not push you and siphon you into the fucking abyss at Mach 10. Like, are you... Whatever, man. That's so dumb. That's, like, the dumbest way I think I've died so far. Like, a lot of deaths in this have just been my fault. Some of it's learning, some of it's whatever. That was just bullshit. That was just fucking stupid. A transposing kin lies within the belly? Who the fuck knows what that even means? I know I already got it. You get up here? No. What a fucking annoyance that is. How did that even work? How did that even work? Just having a trailer footage fight right now? Okay, excellent. You hit the fucking dog, dude. Thank you. Unreal. Drag Me to Hell. Isn't that a movie? Isn't that the one where the woman's on the train tracks? Devin, what are your free days this week? I'll ask again. I apologize for Friday, folks. I was tired. I really shouldn't be, but it is what it is. This Friday, I'm probably getting ramen, though. Oh, yeah, apparently it's a really good horror movie, yeah. Is the big rat still here? Yes, obviously. It's locked, dude. What? There must be some other area you go to do this. It's really frustrating. I have no idea how to get there. Remember when, like, the 2000s was filled with different horror movies and they all tried something different? The 90s and the 2000s were so good, man. Try long finger in short, tight spot. Whatever that means. Sunday, Monday, maybe Friday. Okay, I don't know, man. Both the doors I want to get into are locked from something else. But we have to be able to reach them unless there's a third area I don't know about that you can get into. Alright, maybe next time we play, if it's an old area like this, we'll look it up. Because at this point, we're kind of just fumbling around. So, like, because we've already cleared these areas, I wouldn't really be against that. Oh my god! That's fucking hilarious. Vort? Oh, okay, let me get my souls. I'll go look at Vort. Yeah, the 2000s renaissance for fucking movies is so good. Devin keeps looking away every time I die. So, I mean, look, maybe I'm just not dying, Devin. Maybe I'm just teleporting back, you know? What the fuck? How is she aggroed to me? Are you fucking for real, dude? How is she aggroed? I've done the same thing 10 times. She's aggroed this time for some reason. What the fuck? What is she doing? Is she BPD? Like, what the fuck? And then she just moves on like nothing happened. Like, she didn't just spend the last, like, 30 seconds trying to swing at me. She just is like, fuck it. Like, what is happening, dude? What the fuck is going on with this game? Of course. Thought I was gonna do a Wilhelm scream for a second. Actually, tomorrow is May 4th. So should I stream a Star Wars game? I don't even know what Star Wars game I would stream. I have a video I could prep for May 4th. But I don't know. Maybe I should stream a Star Wars game. You know what I'll play? I could play Lego Star Wars 2. Yes, yes. See, like, because we could make progress on Assassin's Creed, but it is May the 4th. So it's like, you know, maybe I play Lego Star Wars. Yeah, okay. I'll move Assassin's Creed. It's not, like, super urgent to play it after all. It's an old fucking game. What?
Taking an interest in her, have you?
Who?
Well, she's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. After I brought her all this way and got her all ready. She's beyond repair, I tell you.
Okay, the chuckle at the end does you no favors.
The woman's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. She's beyond...
Okay. Well, is there a woman in here? Yeah. You could just barely see her in there. Okay. But that's the question. I don't know how to get in there. Yeah, I'll play Lego Star Wars. Okay. Yeah, they have a huge sale right now on Steam, but I pretty much have all these Star Wars games either on console or just in general, so... Yeah, I'll play Lego Star Wars. Will I 100% it? Probably not. Because it's Lego Star Wars 2, it's not Complete Saga. Someday I'll do a playthrough on the Complete Saga. God ahead? What? Terrifying. Why do I feel like Del Lago's about to jump up and grab me? God is ahead. Yeah, funnily enough, it's been 15 years since I played the Complete Saga and 100%ed it. It's actually just been that long. So it would be pretty fun actually to play it again. Oh, great. It has basically been that long, which I really struggle to think about that. I remember playing that, was it freshman year of high school, or was it might have been spring of sophomore year. Ah! Dogs! Alluring skull. Well, dude, no one is ever going to collab with... I'm not even saying it. Yeah, I'm not even dignifying that with a response. I just wonder how you get down there. There must be like some intricate, like... Let's go to the Vort area. Which way is the Vort area? I think we have to go all the way back. What keychain? You know, I hope you get it, Narg. Whatever it is. I hope you find what you're looking for. Because, like, what other Star Wars games haven't I played? We just finished KOTOR. I mean, you can play Star Wars games out of season all the time. You know, like, I am playing The Force Awakens, Lego The Force Awakens right now. We just haven't really recorded. We didn't record yesterday for no real reason, which I need to stop doing because we only have limited time to do it. So I'll upload Lego The Force Awakens because I started playing it again. And I was telling Gundam Otaku, like, this movie was genuinely like the fucking end of Star Wars in so many ways. It's so fucking just mid. Nothing happens in that movie at all. If you skipped episode 7, you've already seen it. No, I already played Force Unleashed. I played it like a year ago. Maybe like a couple months ago.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take it.
Oh, Jaina Cat. I said we were gonna save that. I told Gundam Otaku, I was like, let's save it. There's no rush.
Ashen one.
Rogue Squadron would be fun, but Rogue Squadron's hard, man. Like, some of those... Rogue Squadron 3 definitely expects you to have played Rogue Squadron 2. But I would want Gundam Otaku to be here when I play those. It kind of limits me a little bit for what I can and can't play. Because I definitely want him to be here, because he knows more about Star Wars than I do. Like, I don't really know a lot about Star Wars. I fully admit that. Especially in recent years, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Rogue Squadron 3 is, like, stupidly difficult. Alright, what am I looking for here? Since you say Vort, what am I supposed to look for here? Besides AI background. It's not AI, but this kind of feels like what an AI image would be. Like, Grok, make me an image of a Dark Souls game of a knight standing on a cliff with a golden sky behind him and white mountains with a village, you know, nestled in trees, a stone village nestled in trees beneath him. No, I already raised the banner. Dude, we've already done this. Again? Do they just drop you off because they're like, we're not a taxi service, bitch? Do they even play the fucking cutscene again? Bro doesn't even know. Dude, what do you think we've been doing? The last, like, 3 streams. He's not even paying attention. Oh my god, dude. Fuck it. Whatever, man. Let's just see what this shit does. Oh my lord. He's like, dude, you haven't raised the banner. I don't know how you've been running around these future areas beyond the banner, but you haven't raised it. Good fucking god. Okay, all this does is raise, you can raise a, what is it? Basically what you do is, this raises a covenant. That's it. Whatever. So there's no reason to do this if you're not raising a covenant, which I'm not. So basically that's the only reason to come down here. It's just to raise a covenant. I mean, I don't know anymore. Like, was there anything else left to do in the old Demon King? A lot of this seems to be like dead ends. There's a lot of dead ends here. It says we're not passing through anything. Yeah, the Vertebra Shackle's a multiplayer item. Think about that. It's a multiplayer item. There's nothing here that I missed, right? Like, this is like an epic area for there to be nothing in here once you kill the boss. That's what's kind of throwing me off, is it's like, where the fuck do we even go? Yeah, I like Jedi Knight, what is it, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Academy Outcast or whatever. I remember that one has like really fun cheats. You could turn on like really fun cheats for that. It's not what you guys meant, I know, but you can do it. I actually kind of enjoyed that. Again, that's just the GameCube era. They just had tons of games, and it was like right in the middle of all the bullshit that we have today. High Lord Wolnir. I mean, do we just go back through the catacombs? Yeah, it did have a cheat. You could also get like an 80s like like a swag car. Listen, man, don't let anyone tell you, man, that shit was fire. And it's all gone now. Disney and whoever cannot even dream of releasing a fucking Rogue Squadron game today. It would absolutely never happen. They used to make any kind of Star Wars game ever, man. And they could not even begin to do that today. It's all dead now. Man, I cannot beat him on any hit. Oh, I'm dead. Shield bash to the face. They couldn't even begin to do that. Did any of you see the Reddit mod thing where the guy got fired because he was pretty much stealing content and reposting after removing the original? No, I did not. Imagine being a Reddit mod and getting fired because all you do is wait for someone to post a good post and then you post it yourself. Like, what the fuck? Did you think no one was gonna notice? But who knows? Maybe he got away with it for years. It's fucking Reddit, dude. Like, when the fuck does Reddit police their own ever? Never. Like, objectively never. Okay, anyway. Ember. He was a mod in a lot of subreddits. Yeah, but you get banned if you notice that, like, the same handful of people moderate the biggest subreddits. You just flat out get banned off of Reddit if you even mention that. Like, hey, don't you think it's bad when we have the same 5 or 10 people moderating everything? Like, yeah, that probably isn't a great idea. That's probably going to lead to a lot of corruption and, you know, bullshit. But no, if you mention it, you get banned. It's Reddit, dude. Like, I had to tell my friend that I met up with, like, a couple weeks ago, like, you think Reddit is, like, a really fair place to talk with people about anything? Like, you show up on a Reddit board and basically, like, half the time you get yelled at. Or you just get banned if you post on Reddits that they don't like. So, like, you get brought into, like, this weird inter-subreddit war just because you happen to share likes on 2 different things. I mean, like, seriously, go post on r/Kotaku in action. You get insta-banned off of, like, 3 different subreddits. Like, I'm all for saying Twitter is a cesspit, but I really hate this idea that Reddit is this super fair, fun place that, like, you know, it's just everything cool happens on Reddit. Like, Reddit is a very biased fucking website with actual power trippers that just go out of their way to abuse it and prevent people from, you know, talking and having freedom of speech. Are we surprised? Well, to a lot of normies, they don't think that way, man. So yeah, it would be, I think a lot of people would be surprised if you showed them proof. But you'd have to be willing to, you know, doubt the narrative, and the narrative is that Reddit doesn't do that. Reddit is just good because, unlike 4chan, threads don't get bumped into oblivion. That's basically the #1 thing Reddit has going for it. Is that threads don't get bumped into oblivion in like a week. And that's assuming your board is slow. If you have a fast board, shit gets bumped off in hours. Ow. At least they die, man. I hated that about Dark Souls 1, where the stupid skeletons just never died. Oh my god, that's kind of terrifying. That's another player. I thought that was an actual person, like, you know, standing next to my bonfire. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It is just political slop now. Like, imagine just wanting to go read something on, like, r/Pikmin and getting something inherently political. That's Reddit. Oh, that's broken. Damn, that sucks. We would be able to open it otherwise. How brutal. Oh my god. That's funny. Wait, what happened? I'm very confused. It's gone. Did I hit the orb as well? How did that work? It didn't come back. I have no idea how that interaction played out. Yeah, that's literally the first area of Dark Souls 1. I would not be surprised if people quit because of that area alone. If they were just like, well, why the fuck am I going to play a game where the first area is unkillable infinite skeletons? That definitely felt like an old school NES style trap. Did someone hit that? The fuck? I've stepped on that? That's like, oh, you beat the asylum? Cool. Here's area 2. Infinite enemies. And they're unkillable. And we told you to go down. Not that kind of down, but you don't know that. Like, okay, dude. Thanks, I guess. Hey, you need to be cursed to hit the enemies, or otherwise you can't hit them.
Welcome, host. Very well then.
Okay. Wait, no, not you.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I meant this. Dude, at this point, my Estus Flask is a full heal. It's actually getting ridiculous now. But I still haven't found this doll, so I cannot progress. Like, this is like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let's fumble around, I guess. We only have, like, what, another... Oh, we're actually out of time. Dude, that's what I mean, man. I start my streams, and then we're out of time, dude. Yeah, what I would really like to do is figure out how to get into that area under the city, but I don't see a way to do it. I'll give one more look, and then unfortunately that's kind of all the time I have. It's not the Pit of Hollows, Jesus. That's my favorite part. Yeah, you didn't know you need to talk to this person? They're dead now. You didn't know that you need to get a backwards way into Lost Izalith so you could save Solaire from the big, like, head-eating worm demon, like, straight out of Resident Evil? You didn't know you need to do that? Well, too bad he's dead. You know, the main character of the game, basically, the main NPC, yeah, he's dead. He dies a horrible death. You didn't know to go save him? Oh, well. That's why you kind of just become apathetic. You're just like, alright, whatever. I was supposed to psychically know that this is a thing? No. That wasn't gonna happen. No, I'm not. I haven't asked yet. How happened? Back for 1 second. Are we gone again? Are we good? Having my stream disconnect on a fucking FromSoft game is like the heart attack I don't need at 12 o'clock at night. Thank you very much. I think we'll just end there. I think I'll just end there and consider myself lucky. Fuck it. We'll come back in the bright day. What the hell, dude? Like, can they not do that, please? This is not what I need. I do not need my blood pressure to shoot up at 12 o'clock at night. Please. I can only handle so much. I can't take it, man. I can't take it. Help. Ah! Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Let's look under the dilapidated bridge. I don't know. Yeah, if I can't figure it out this time, the next time we'll do it. Ridiculous, man. Why randomly at midnight? Thanks for saying Fallout 5 time. I'm glad that if something horrible happened to me, the first thing that Viv would think of is, I guess he got nuked. That's nice. That's reassuring. Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know. Well, next time we play, maybe I'll play this. Oh no, I said tomorrow was going to be fucking Star Wars. Okay, so maybe next time we play this, I'll do something with that. Right, is there anything in the Pit of Hollows? Like, maybe there's a door I missed. Let's see. If not, I don't know. I've been all over the place. It seems kind of nondescript. I have no idea where I can go. Is there, like, another area, another way out? It doesn't seem like that. Yeah, this is like a boss arena. There is no other way out of here. Yeah, oh well. Well, I looked. I mean, basically we just kind of shot the shit, which is fine. So we'll continue this probably on Friday, since that'll be Devin's next free day. I would continue it maybe tomorrow, since we made so little progress on this today compared to, like, Assassin's Creed 3. Because Assassin's Creed 3, we're basically at the end of the game. There's like 10 missions left, which is maybe like 2 or 3 streams. Like, we do the homestead, we do the sailing missions, and then that's kind of it, so... Hey, listen, we killed a boss, okay? It's not like we didn't do anything. Oh, my lord. I did something, okay? You gotta give me credit. I did something, alright? Anyway, I want to thank everyone for showing up, hanging out, shooting the shit. Thanks, Devin, first of all. Much appreciated. Thanks, Vif. Thanks, Narg. Thanks, Haruna. Thanks, anyone else who showed up. Was Ash here? I don't think so. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to play Lego Star Wars. I'm going to set that up now so I don't forget, because if I wait until tomorrow... What the fuck? Am I alive? Am I alive? Hello? Have I died again and been resurrected on the 3rd day? Like, what the fuck? I'm getting out of here, man. Fuck this. Whatever. Thanks, everybody. It just keeps cutting in and out. It's probably an error or problem with Restream, to be honest with you. Good lord. Well, in any event, that's all I've got.